Welcome back to South Lafourche High School. Coach Brian Cowley here. We're 2 minutes away from the opening tip between the South Lafourche Tarpons and the Central Lafourche Trojans. Both teams are coming into this game kind of with a different outlook, where the Tarpons are 7-1 and they're feeling good about themselves. The Trojans, on the other hand, are their record is 3-7 coming into this game, and really they lost a couple of close games at the Bourgeois tournament last week, but this team's going to have to learn how to finish, and you got to take some of these games, these close games, while the Tarpons are putting teams away. Against Salmon, it ended up a close game. The Salmon had a chance to win it on the buzzer, but the Tarpons came out smoking in that first half and opened up a double-digit lead. The Salmon came back, which good teams are going to happen. They came back, but the Tarpons did what they had to do. They hung on. They closed out the game strong on the road to get their 7th victory. 7 in a row, where they're 7-1. We're under a minute here. I'm sure we're going to have the starting lineups announced by both teams. And when we give you the starting lineups, reminder is brought to you by Lady of the Sea General Hospital, compassionate medicine close to home. The Trojans are in their travel uniforms, their green uniforms with gold trimming. Tarpons are in their home white uniforms with the royal blue numbers and the stripes on the shorts, or royal blue. When we get set, Tarpons will be going from right to left on your radio dial. Anticipate the same starters as normal. And we'll give you the starting lineup as they are introduced here in the tank. Again, a pretty good crowd here at the tank, getting ready to watch a high school. Starters are being introduced here. We're going to have Cantrell, Santamont, Savoy, and Petrie, your starting lineup for the homestanding South Lafourche Tarpons. Glad you're with us here on KLEB Radio and on YouTube, the Coastal Broadcaster Network YouTube channel. Central Lafourche starters. Number 2, Landgrass. Number 40, that's Cleveland. Number 4, Crandall. Good football player there. Trying to get his other numbers. Looks like Santamont will be doing the opening tip for the Tarpons. Domang is another starter for the Trojans. That'll be start the jump. Cleveland jumping against Santamont here to start. Our officials are set. We're set. Let's play some 5A basketball from the tank. And we're underway. Santamont controls the tip, taps it backwards. Petrie has the ball to Savoy. Petrie in the corner, 3-ball, short, no good. Santamont with the rebound, puts it up, in and out, no good. Fighting for the rebound, comes up to the Trojans. That's Crandall, gets it to Cleveland. Cleveland pushes the ball on the floor. Gets to the Domang. Domang gets to the Landgrass. Back to Domang, knocked away, stolen away. Cantrell comes up with it to Petrie. Tarpon's pushing the ball on the floor. Savoie swings it. Colby Savoie. Petrie inside to Savoie. Santamont pass, good. Nice ball moved from the Tarpons, and Santamont scoring for the Tarpons. Domang gets to the Landgrass. Cleveland, left wing, finds inside pass. Nice cut by Gant. Gets the Trojans on the board. Savoie, top of the key, gets Petrie. Baseline penetration. Gets it out. Carter Cantrell puts up a shot. Strong, no good. Rebound, Santamont. Knocks out of his hand. Savoie comes up with it. Gets it to Petrie. Shot on the baseline, no good. Gant with the rebound for the Trojans. Domang's going to get it across midcourt. Landgrass. Crossover dribble. Gets the ball back out. Crandall to Cleveland. Crandall in the corner. Cut by Domang. Puts up a shot in the paint. No good. Savoie with the rebound. Gets it to Petrie across midcourt. Savoie thinks about a shot. Tries to get it knocked away from Cantrell, but Savoie comes up with it on the baseline. Under heavy pressure, ball stolen away by the Trojans. Nice job by Gant coming from the backside to steal that ball. Just underway, it's 2-2. Crandall to Cleveland. Left wing. Crandall has it on the baseline. One dribble, gets it back out to Cleveland. Cleveland's going to reset top of the key. Off a ball screen. Gets it to Gant inside. Loose ball. Who has it? Comes up. Trojans have it. That was Crandall. Came up with a loose ball right by the rim. Puts up his shot and good. Petrie gets it to Savoie. Cantrell to Colby Cantrell. Santamont on the baseline. Dribbles out. Savoie's on the wing. Colby Cantrell, top of the key three. Strong, no good. Rebound goes to Domang for the Trojans. Domang gets to the Crandall to Cleveland on the wing. Cleveland's going to penetrate, steps back. Heavy pressure from Savoie. Ball's back out, trying to get it to Crandall, and the ball was tipped. And it's not a backcourt, it's saying the ball was tipped. Domang has the ball, penetrates in the paint, puts up a tough shot, he drops, and he's fouled. Foul called on Colby Cantrell. Domang with a tough shot. We're going to have Dardar checking in for Savoie. Domang at the line, trying to complete the three-point play. His shot is up, short, no good. Landgrass gets the ball, but it's knocked away by Petrie. Petrie's coming in transition to Cantrell on the block. Colby Cantrell puts it up and in. Domang slows things down for the Trojans. Across midcourt, gets to the Landgrass. He's going to dribble. Cleveland puts up a long three left side, good. And he lets the Cajun Crazies know it. Petrie with the ball, penetrates in the paint. Ball's knocked away, but Petrie comes up with it, puts up a shot in the paint. He's going to be fouled. Petrie will go to the line, shooting two. That foul was called on Crandall. That is his first, team first. Early stages of the first quarter, 3:54 remaining. Petrie at the line's first free throw is good. Brings our score 9-5 in favor of the Trojans. Petrie. Second shot is up. Front rim, no good. Jaden Smith with the rebound, puts it up, no good. Petrie knocks it away. Gant comes up with it. Gets to the Domang. Trojans across midcourt. Stolen away by Carter Cantrell. Carter Cantrell in transition. Puts up layup. No good. Petrie, his brother Kobe Cantrell with the rebound. Puts it up and in. Nice hustle by Kobe Cantrell. Getting the rebound and finishes. Domingue. Crossover dribble. Gets into the paint. Reverse shot. Puts up a tough shot. Drops it. Corner to foul line shot. Good. Petrie. Kobe Cantrell in the corner. Dodar. Long three. Strong. No good. Rebound goes to Crandall. Trojans going to slow it down. He'll walk the ball down the floor. Domingue between the legs. Gets into the paint. And we're going to have a foul called before. That's going to be on Kobe Cantrell. That's going to be his second foul. Trojans will inbound the ball under their basket. Lane Grass set to inbound. Finds Cleveland in the corner right in front of the Cajun Crazies. Heavy pressure from Carter Cantrell. Domingue has the ball top of the key. Dodar knocks it away. Domingue tries to pick the ball up, and Dodar will foul at midcourt. So the Trojans will inbound the ball. 2:35 to go opening period. Trojans up 11-7. Lane Grass to inbound the ball on the side. Gets it to Domingue. Domingue gets it to Crandall. Lane Grass in the corner, dribbles out. Crandall, top of the key. Back to Cleveland on the wing. Cleveland picks up the dribble, looks to shoot, but is going to pass to Lane Grass. On the roll, gets it to Cleveland. Cleveland on the inside, puts up a shot left-handed, no good. Domingue tips the ball out of bounds. Tarpon basketball. Coach Griffin, I'm sure, wanted his team to complete that series. You're in the tank, you got to make those shots if you expect to beat the Tarpons. Petrie, Dodar, Carter Cantrell. Petrie at the top. To Dodar. Kobe Cantrell, baseline. Penetrates, kicks out to Carter. Carter penetrates Kobe, baseline. Carter Cantrell, three ball, left side, no. Rebound goes to Trojans. That is Gant to Lane Grass in transition. Baseline. Gets the ball to Domingue. Domingue's going to get to the block. Out to Lane Grass. Ball's knocked away. Loose ball. Diving on the floor is Crandall. And we're going to have a kick ball. South Lafourche basketball. Good hustle there from both teams. Crandall dives on the floor for the loose ball. Ball's going to go to the Tarpons. Otan checks in the game for the Tarpons. Petrie at the top. Otan, right wing. Dodar at the top to Petrie on the wing. Smith, Dodar, right wing. Savoie, top of the key, three ball, strong, no good. Rebound, Savoie gets it, pass on the inside of Smith. Puts up the left hand layup and good, and he's fouled. Again on the foul, Smith going to the line to finish, see if he can finish a three-point play. Nice, strong move by Smith, finishing with the left hand. Smith goes to the line. The free throw is up. Good. Domingue has the ball, slowing things down for the Trojan. Domingue gets the ball to Bourgeois. Bourgeois has it, throws it away. Dodar steals the ball. Dodar in transition is going to put up the layup, up and in. And we'll have a timeout called by Central Lafourche. And we'll have a 30-second. We'll keep it here. Tarpon's going on a little mini run. Bourgeois checked in the game for the Trojans. Dardar gets the steal, takes it all the way in to give the Tarpons a 12-11 lead here. Late stages of the first quarter. Glad you're with us here on KLEB Radio and on the Coastal Broadcasting Network YouTube channel. It'll be Trojan basketball. 44 seconds remaining in the first period. And you can just sense if the Tarpons can come here and take a lead going into the second quarter, that's going to just demoralize the Trojans because they had a decent lead and allowed the Tarpons to come back here late stages of the first quarter. Domingue under pressure from Petrie. Domingue tries to penetrate, reverse the dribble. Gets the ball to Bourgeois. Bourgeois is going to penetrate in the paint, kick out to Crandall. Cleveland, top of the key. Back to Bourgeois. Domingue in the corner, thought about the shot. 15 seconds left, first period. Terrence is going to pressure Domingue at the top. Gets the ball to Crandall. Crandall gets a ball screen. On the roll, hits Bourgeois. 3 seconds. Cleveland has it, corner to foul line. He's going to penetrate, put up a shot, and no good. Coach Polke wanted a charge call, but they're not going to call it. That'll bring us to the end of the first quarter with our score: South Lafourche 12, Central Lafourche 11. You're listening to high school basketball on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. And welcome back to South Lafourche High School. We're at the start of the second period. It's a very good game so far. South Lafourche with a 12-11 lead over the Central Lafourche Trojans. It's going to be Trojan basketball to start the second quarter. Bourgeois at the top gets it to Domingue. Ball screen at the top. Tarpons will double team. Gets to Cleveland. He's going to penetrate, corner to foul line. Tries to pass inside, but he'll throw the ball away. That goes turnover. He was trying to hit Crandall down on the block, but he just threw it straight out of bounds. Tarpon basketball. Petrie has the ball, walks across midcourt. Dribble handoff to Savoie. Back out to Petrie. Savoie, the wing, is going to dribble to the baseline. Cross court to Autain. Autin's going to dribble, gets the ball back out. Smith tries to get on the inside, knocked away, but Dardar comes up with it, and he's going to be fouled. That'll send Dardar to the line, shooting two. Good hustle from Dardar, keeping that ball alive, coming up with it, and drawing the foul. Foul's called on Bourgeois. That is his first team foul of the quarter. Dardar's first shot is up. Hits the front of the rim, no good. 7:17 remaining here in the second period. Tarpons up, 12-11. Dardar, second attempt. Short, no good. Bourgeois with the rebound. Gets the ball to Crandall. Crandall gets it to Gant in the corner. dribbles the ball back out to Domang. Domang at the top, looks to penetrate. He'll dribble back out. Ooh, almost a steal by Petrie. Crandall gets it, dribbles in the paint, puts a layup up and in. Petrie for the Tarpons. Otan to Savoie. Dardar. Petrie in the corner. 3-ball. No good. Ball hits the top, the wire. Trojan basketball. Cantrells, Carter, and Colby check in the game along with Sanamont. Smith, Dardar, and Otan take a break. Tyreek Cooper is in the game. That's going to be offensive foul called on Gant. He took the ball in the wing, dribbled straight down. Terrence was right there to take the charge. Easy call for the official. That'll be a turnover. Tarpon basketball. Savoie inbounds the ball to Petrie. Cantrell, Colby gets it to Savoie. Petrie. Wing inside of Colby. Cantrell puts up a left-hand shot. No good. Cleveland with the rebound. Gets the ball to Cooper. Bourgeois, baseline drive. Gets to the Domang. Ball's going to be passed. And we're going to have a foul called on Domang. Offensive foul. Good job by Carter Cantrell. Officials looked at each other first, didn't know what to call. Petrie. Kobe Cantrell. Savoie. Carter. Petrie, baseline drive, puts up a shot, no good. Sanamont comes up with a rebound, puts it in for the Tarpons. Tarpons take the lead, 14-13. Domang on the heavy pressure from Carter Cantrell, gets it to Bourgeois. Cooper. Back inside to Gant. Trying to back up Savoie, puts up a shot, no good, off the backboard, too strong. Petrie comes up with the rebound, gets it to Cantrell, transition to Colby. Cantrell misses the bunny on the inside. Cleveland with the rebound. Picks up his dribble. Gets ball to Cooper. Back to Bourgeois, top of the key. Gant has it, back to Bourgeois. Gant on the right wing. Gets it to Cooper, top of the key. Picks the dribble up. Domang, 3-ball. Strong, no good. Savoie with the rebound. Savoie gets it to Petrie. Colby Cantrell, baseline 3. Short, no good. Rebound goes to Gant. Cooper will walk the ball down the floor. Coach Griffin calls a set play. Bourgeois, the wing. Cooper, baseline. Give and go to Bourgeois. Backdoor, stolen by Savoie. For the Tarpons. Gets it to Carter Cantrell. Back out to Savoie. Sanamont, top of the key. Colby Cantrell inside of Petrie. Puts up a shot off the board and in. Hit the short corner. No one guarded. Terrence is dangerous when he gets the ball in the short corner. He can take the ball and score. And that's exactly what he did. We're going to have a full timeout. Let's take it with him. You're listening to South Lafourche Basketball, Tarpon Sports Radio Network. And welcome back to South Lafourche High School. 4:19 remaining, second period. It's South Lafourche 16, Central Lafourche 13. Trojan basketball. Cooper has the ball at the top. Almost deflected by Savoie. It is. Stolen by Savoie. Puts up a layup, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Domingue gets it for the Trojans. He's coming down the floor. Gets the ball to Gant. Back to Domingue. A lot of contact. Inside pass to Cooper. Cooper puts up the layup and he's fouled by Santamont. That'll send Cooper to the line. Shoot him one with a chance to tie. Referee was holding his hand up to stop the action, and Santamont went and high-fived him. Cooper at the line. His shot is up. Good. Tie ball game. 3:53 remaining second quarter. Petrie across midcourt. Carter Cantrell. Dardar. Savoie. Petrie in the corner. Finds Smith on the block. Low post move blocked away by Cleveland. Trojans come up with the basketball. Cooper on the wing, dribbles to the top. Ball's tipped out of bounds by Dardar. Nice hustle from Meathead. Trojan basketball. 3:27 remaining, second period. We all tied at 16. Cleveland inbounds the ball to Domingue. Give and go. Cleveland was open, but a nice play by Smith, knocking the ball out of bounds to prevent the easy layup. Now the Trojans will have the ball under their basket. Langgrass checks in for Domingue. Bourgeois gets it to Cooper. Langgrass in the corner. Long three ball. Strong, no good. Dardar with the rebound, gets to the Petrie. To Dardar. Savoie, the shot's going to penetrate. Tries to find Terrence on the weak side, but it's knocked out of bounds. Tarpon basketball. 3:06. See if Jaden Smith can get a bucket here under the basket. Savoie in the corner. Gets to the Dardar. Dardar to Petrie in the baseline. Three ball. Good! Good shot by Terrence, gives the Tarpons a 19-16 lead. Langgrass dribbles into the paint on the roll. Cooper, three ball, right side, no. Petrie with the rebound. In transition, Petrie gets into the paint. Pass to Savoie on the baseline, puts it up and in. Tarpons increase the lead to 5. We'll have a timeout called, a full timeout, so let's take it with them. 2:23 remain in the second quarter. It's 21-16. You're listening to Tarpon Basketball right here on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. And welcome back to the tank. Tarpons up 5 late here in the second quarter. Bourgeois set to inbound the ball. Coach Griffin called a timeout. So let's see if he wanted to come up with a set play here and the Tarpons do anything different on defense. Domingue gets it to Cleveland. Almost knocked away by Petrie. Cleveland penetrates, puts up a shot off the board and in. Nice penetration from Cleveland. Cuts into the Tarpon lead. Petrie to Cantrell. Savoy. Trojans come with pressure. Back to Petrie, left wing. Good! Petrie with the 3-ball. Gives his team a 6-point lead. Cleveland, ball's knocked away by Petrie. Behind the back dribble. Petrie to the rim, puts up a shot, no good. Cleveland with the rebound. Triple team gets to the Domingue. They have numbers, but they're going to hold the ball. Crandall to Cleveland. Domingue cuts, no goal. Bourgeois, top of the key. Penetrates, picks up the dribble, gets to the Domingue baseline, 3-ball. Swish. And he looks and blows a kiss to the Cajun Crazies. Petrie to Savoy, back to Petrie. Right back. Petrie missed the 3-ball. Rebound by Gant. Domingue. 1 minute to go here, second period. Domingue has the ball, gets to the Bourgeois. Penetrates, kicks out to Crandall. Trojans are going to back out. Picks the ball up, gets it to Domingue. Domingue's going to dribble the ball out. Carter Cantrell, heavy pressure around midcourt. Domingue's going to dribble. Cleveland in the corner, one dribble, 3-ball, no, short. Rebound goes to the Trojans and Gant tries to pass inside, stolen away by Cantrell. Carter Cantrell in transition. Ball's going to be knocked away, out of bounds. Ball's going to the Trojans. Coach Griffin wanted a foul call. Coach Polkey not happy with the call. It'll be Trojan basketball. Cleveland has the ball under pressure from Terrence. Cleveland crossover. Domingue, 3-ball right side, no good. Back rim. Santamount with the rebound. Gets to the Dardar. Dardar's across midcourt. Gets the ball to Santamount, top of the key to Savoy. Dardar, 3-ball, top of the key. No, on the buzzer. That brings us to halftime without score. South Lafourche 21, South Lafourche 24, Central Lafourche 21, and a well-played first half. We're back here in 3 minutes on the Tarpon Sports Radio Network. And welcome back to South Lafourche High School. Coach Brian Colley here, bringing you some high school basketball action in the tank between South Lafourche and Central Lafourche. We're at halftime. South Lafourche holds a 3-point lead, 24-21. And you got to give the Trojans some credit right now, where they came into this kind of hostile environment, and it's not affecting them right now. The Tarpons are playing some pretty good defense. They're very active on defense, getting some turnovers where they can score in transition. But, and I said this before, and I'm going to say it again, is that you play in a tournament game, it is a different vibe. And I watched Central Lafourche play in a tournament game on Saturday, and this is a completely different team here tonight, with the energy that they have, because this crowd, it brings it out in you. You want to play well, and it's just a different feel in this game. Now, the Tarpons hold a 3-point lead. They're at home, and I'm sure Coach Polkey took these guys in at halftime and just calmed them down a little bit, just to talk about some things that they need to be done. And Santa Mont's having a good game on the inside for the Tarpons.
Yeah, Coach Gage Griffin is telling his team, keep it out, spread it out. They're not shooting in the paint much. They're keeping the ball outside. They're making the Tarpons come out and attack the perimeters, and they're trying to, I guess, open that pass inside. And
look, we had Gage on today on play-by-play, and he flat out told us he likes his game plan going into this game. And that's part of the plan. His
animation on the sideline speaks for what he said today on play-by-play.
Yeah.
But he is pumped up.
And look, Cullen Santamon, I think, had at times a good game. You keep him in there because he's always around the basket to rebound. And he had at least 2 putbacks for sure that I can remember, where he's right by the rim, gets the rebound and puts it up. Jaden Smith, not afraid, comes in and makes a strong move on the inside.
We are missing a few putbacks, but I tell you what, we're getting some great.
Now, the third quarter this season has been big for the Tarpons. Let's see if they can come out here and hopefully extend this lead a little bit.
I'm a little uncomfortable with a 3 to 10 point lead. I don't like it. 12 to 15, yeah, you can cruise the rest of the way. But Central Lafourche is in this game to win. They're not here to go back losers. They want to win this game in the tank.
Yeah, it'll be
we better be ready.
A big accomplishment if they can get that done. But the Tarpons, Kobe Cantrell hasn't really got going yet, and he can get on a hot streak. Terrence got on a little streak there where when he starts shooting the basketball and he's making it, man, you got to feed him. And that's what the Tarpons did and allowed them to get a little lead. And now the Trojans fought back, cut into the lead a little bit. But I think we're in for a pretty good second half.
Right. All right, Coach. We'll see what happens.
Yep. Let's go ahead. Let's take a 2-minute break, Mr. Jason. 2 minutes, and when we get back, we're going to have the second half for you right here on KLEB, the Tarpons Sports Radio Network. And welcome back to South Lafourche High School. Coach Brian Colley here, bringing you some high school basketball doubleheader style. South Lafourche girls all over the Trojans in the first game tonight. JV game, the Central Lafourche boys ended up winning. Varsity girls in running time fashion beat the Lady Trojans. And right here, we had halftime of the boys game. We got a good one here. Tarpon's up 24-21. Looks like the Tarpon should be getting the ball to start the second half. The Trojans just making their way out the locker room. It is Savoie, Cantrell, Petrie, and Sanamont on the floor for the Tarpons. Trojans will come out with Cleveland, Gant, Lanegrass, Crandall, and Domang. Normally the Tarpons, see they come here with some type of set play to start the third period, and they're going to do it. It's a set play here. They're going to look for a backdoor layup. Petrie, the ball at the top. Sanamont has it. There's Cantrell in the backdoor cut. Layup, puts it up and in. Nice play from the Tarpons to start the second half on the backdoor cut. Gant finds Cleveland on the inside, puts up a shot, answers back, gets it to drop. Petrie comes across, Kobe Cantrell, ball in the wing. Petrie, Savoie, gets it to Sanamont inside, puts it up and in. Trojans walk the ball across. Crandall gets the ball to Cleveland. Cleveland's the baseline, puts up a long two around the rim and in. So the Trojans answer. Carter Cantrell, baseline drive, puts a layup up and in. No one picked up Cantrell. And we'll have a timeout call. Coach Polkin not too happy with his squad. And we'll have a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Our score is 30-25 in favor of the Tarpons. So far this third quarter, each team answering each other. Tarpon scored. Trojans came back twice and scored. It's going to be Central Lafourche basketball when we get back out of the timeout. Tarpons increased their lead now. They scored 3 buckets here early, third quarter. Trojans have 2, trying to answer that third bucket on this possession. It is a 5-point Tarpon lead. 6:54 remaining in the third period. Crandall. To inbound the ball, Tarpons come with pressure. Goes to Cleveland at midcourt. Petrie, defense on Cleveland. Cleveland's going to penetrate. Picks up his dribble, gets the ball back out to Crandall. Crandall's at the top of the key. Domang has it at the top. Looks to penetrate, kicks out. Cleveland on the wing. Inside pass to Gant. And we're going to have a foul call on Savoie. Trojans trying to use some of their size on the inside, posting up. Gant on Savoie. Lanegrass to inbound the ball, gets it to Cleveland at the top. Cleveland, crossover dribble, backs out, gets it to Domang. Domang's going to penetrate, foul line, shot off the board and in. Looking for a foul, none given, but a bucket for Domang. Petrie penetrates in the paint, puts the layup no good, but who's there for the rebound? It's Sanamont. And we're going to have a whistle. Foul on Lanegrass. They're going to say it's, I'm not sure. Petrie at the line, but The shooter was Santamont. I thought he was scoring on the inside. They got the wrong guy at the line, but we'll take it. Petrie, second shot is up. Short, no good. Domingue under pressure from the Tarpons. Savoie cross midcourt on defense. Domingue picks up the dribble. Lanegrass gets it. Baseline drive, throws it away. Santamont steals it, gets it to Petrie. Petrie comes down. Carter Cantrell, top of the key. He's going to penetrate, puts up a shot. It's blocked, and he'll throw it away. Domingue gets the ball. Crandall thought about the three. Picks up the ball. Backdoor cut by Gant. Layup in. Petrie has the ball. Carter Cantrell on the wing. Back to Petrie to the top. Savoie gets it inside to Santamont. We're going to have a foul called on Gant. Tarpons will inbound the ball. That is the second team foul in the third quarter. 5:22 remaining in the third period. Tarpons up 31-29. Dodar checks in for Savoie. Petrie to inbound the ball. Gets it to Dodar. Middle of the lane. Puts a shot up and in. Trojans fell asleep. Dodar makes them pay. Cleveland pushes the ball up. Terrence knocks it away. Steals the ball. Petrie in transition. Ball's knocked out of bounds by Crandall. Tarpons basketball. Under the basket. Petrie tries to get it to Santamont. Ball's kicked out of bounds by Cleveland. And Savoie checks in for Dodar. Petrie gets to the Savoie. Layup. Good set play out of bounds. Domingue has the ball. Needs to cross midcourt. He does. Colby Cantrell applying pressure. Bourgeois on the wing. Gets it to Domingue. Domingue's going to penetrate. Kicks the ball back out. Cleveland thought about the shot. Brings it back out. Bourgeois, right wing. Picks the dribble up. Cleveland, top of the key. Penetrates. Puts up a tough shot. Short. Rebound went to Colby Cantrell. Knocked out of bounds. Fighting for it. Trojans come up with it. Puts the shot up. No good. The tip is no good. And we're going to have a foul called, I believe, on Santamont on the putback. That'll send Cleveland to the line shooting two. Cleveland's first shot is up. Good. Sub comes into the game. False checks in for the Trojans. Cleveland's second shot is up. Around the rim, no good. Santamont with the rebound. Gets it to Petrie. 4:20 remaining third period. Petrie penetrates in the lane, puts a shot up, no good. Gets it back out of Petrie. Colby Cantrell penetrates, finds Santamont on the block, up and in. Trojans increase the lead, 37-30. Applying pressure. Cleveland breaks the pressure. Behind the dribble, stolen by Petrie. Carter Cantrell puts up a layup, up and in. And we'll have a timeout called. 39-30. Tarpons lead. And we have a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. Let's see how the Trojans will respond to this run from the Tarpons. The tempo picked up a little bit, and the other Tarpons scored 4 or 5 quick points. Coach Griffin wants to slow it down just a little. And when the Tarpons picked up that pace, able to get a 9-point lead here in the third period. It's Trojan basketball. Good timeout by Coach Griffin. Tarpons are coming with full court pressure. Bourgeois set to inbound the ball. Bourgeois gets to the Crandall. Crandall to Domingue. Domingue to Cleveland on the left wing. Thought about the shot, kicks it back out to Crandall. Crandall, heavy pressure from Petrie, picks up the ball. Bourgeois comes up with it. Baseline, back out. Baseline drive, stolen by Carter Cantrell. And we're going to have an offensive foul called on number 50. Nieves picks up the foul for the Trojans. Petrie gets to the Dardar, penetrate, gets it out. Kobe Cantrell inside to Santamont, finds Petrie in the corner, all along, no good. Rebound goes to Santamont. They're going to say he was out of bounds. Trojan basketball. Bourgeois set to inbound the ball. 3:19 remaining third period. Gets to the Domingue. Bourgeois crosses midcourt. Gets on the baseline. Backdoor cut. No. Domingue has it. Carter Cantrell on defense. Domingue has the ball. Penetrates in the lane. Puts up a shot. No good, but he's going to be fouled. I believe that's going to be on Santamont. That'll be his third team foul of the quarter. 3:02 remaining. That'll send Domingue to the line. Shooting two. His first shot is up and good. 39-31. Now Smith checks in for Santamont. Domingue gets the ball, puts it up, strong, no good. Dardar with the rebound. Gets it to Petrie. Carter Cantrell penetrates in the lanes, finds Smith on the block, puts it up and in. Good strong finish by Smith with the left hand. Gets the bucket, fouled. He's going to the line. Tarpon's up 10. Nieves checks in the game. Smith at the line. Shot is up. Around the rim, no good. Dardar comes up with the ball, puts it up and in with the offensive board. Here come the Trojans. Crandall travels with the ball. That's a turnover. Tarpon basketball up 12. The game is slipping away here in the third period for the Trojans. Kobe Cantrell, Dardar, Carter Cantrell penetrates, puts up a shot, blocked. Bourgeois comes up with the ball. Cleveland picks up his dribble at midcourt. Stolen away by Terrence Petrie. All by himself. Layup up and in. You have to know where Terrence is at all times. Offense and defense. Domingue has the ball. Gets a screen. They double the screen. He passes out of it. Cleveland. Right side. Three. In and out. No good. Carter Cantrell with the rebound. He dribbles coast to coast. Pass to Kobe Cantrell, layup up and in. 47-31, Tarpons. Trojans across midcourt. Cleveland, three ball, top of the key. No. Smith with the rebound. Gets to the Carter Cantrell. Carter in the paint, puts up a layup around the rim. No good. Rebound, Trojans. That was false on the rebound. Tries to pass it at Cleveland, stolen away by Petrie. Petrie has the ball. Penetrates, a lot of contact, and we'll have a foul called on Cooper. Not in the bonus. Maybe. That may be the fifth foul. And that is the fifth foul. So the Tarpons will get to the line shooting 2 the rest of this quarter with 1:14 remaining. Tarpons, last 2 minutes of this third period, went on a run. And Petrie at the line shooting 2. First shot is up. Good. Savoie checks back in for Carter Cantrell. 48-31. False, you need to know where Meathead's at, right on the side of you. Shot up by Terrence. Front rim, and it rolls in. Good. 49-31, Tarpons. Tarpons forget someone down the floor. Layup is good by False. Threw it over the top. Dodor has the ball. Across to Kobe Cantrell. Savoie, top of the key. Gets it out, Kobe Cantrell. 3-ball, right baseline. Good! Kobe Cantrell with the 3-ball from the baseline. Increases the Tarpon lead to 19. Cooper gets a ball screen. Does not use it. Back out. Gant. Inside pass. Off the backboard, no good. It's Crandall. Rebound, Savoie. 25 seconds. Petrie. Penetrates, top of the key, he's going to back out. Tarpon's going to look for a backdoor cut coming up right here. Petrie, baseline 3, in and out, no good. Fighting for the rebound. Trojans come up with it, 8 seconds in transition. Puts the layup up and in. That is Gant. Kobe Cantrell, half-court shot on the buzzer. No good. That brings us to the end of the third period. Outscores South Lafourche 52, Central Lafourche 35. You're listening to high school basketball right here on KLEB. Welcome back. We're at the start of the fourth quarter. Sanamont, Dodor, Carter Cantrell, Savoie, and Petrie. It is Central Lafourche basketball, 52-35. The last 2.5 minutes or so of the third period, they just put a run together and got this separation. Trojans have a lot of work to do to get back into this game. They inbound the ball to Cooper. Backdoor cut. Back out, trying to get the ball on the outside. They turn the ball over. Tarpon basketball. Petrie at the top, Dodor. Carter Cantrell, 3-ball, in and out, no good. Rebound goes to Petrie. Finds Dodor under the basket for the layup and good. The ball was knocked right into Dodor's hand, or his hand. Bourgeois with a reverse move in the paint. Foul's going to be called. That's 2 shots. Dodor right under the basket. The ball just went straight to him. Nobody around him. And they tapped. It was tapped to him. That's right. Good play there by the Tarpons. Sanamont tapped the ball right to Dodor. Bourgeois' first shot is up and in. Smith checks in for Santamont. He has 4 fouls in the game. Bourgeois' second shot, no good. Savoie with the rebound. Petrie, Carter Cantrell. Back out to Petrie, top of the key, he's going to back out. Savoie, Carter Cantrell finds Petrie, left wing, good! 3 ball by Terrence Petrie. Tarpon's up 21. Bourgeois has it on the wing. Gets a screen. Kicks out to Gant. Gant's going to penetrate baseline. Reverse move. Puts up a layup off the board and good. Terrence coming right back at him. Savoie on the right side. Gets it to Cantrell. Petrie again. 3 ball. Baseline shot. Short. No good. Rebound goes out of bounds. Trojans basketball. Kobe Cantrell checks in for Dardar. Cleveland set to inbound the ball. 6:35 remaining. Ball stolen away by Petrie. Petrie fell down. Jeremy Cleveland comes up with the ball. Gets into the paint. 12-footer. In and out, no good. Fighting for the rebound is Savoie. Gets it for the Tarpons. Cantrell. That's Carter. Gets it to Kobe. Top of the key 3. Good! Kobe Cantrell heating up here for the Tarpons. Increase the lead. Trojans, right side 3. No good. Tipped up by Bourgeois. Petrie comes up with the rebound. Savoie across. Carter Cantrell. Thought about the 3. Penetrates. Finds Smith on the block. Smith layup is no good. Rebound goes to Gant. Coach Griffin trying to speed tempo up here. Cleveland, left wing. Gets a screen. Good defense there from Savoie. They're going to call a foul on him. Jumped out in front of the screen. Almost got the charge called, but they'll call a foul on him. That is the second foul of the quarter. As both Georges and Otan check in. Smith and Cantrell take a breather. Ball's inbounded in the corner to Gant. Back out to Cleveland. On the roll, Gant has it on the block, puts up a shot, and it's going to be blocked by both Georges. But they're going to call a foul on both Georges. Trojans get the ball into their own basket. The 11, they lost track of Gant. He puts a layup up and in. 60-40. Tarpon's up. Georges, baseline drive. Kicks it out. Kobe Cantrell to Terrence. Right wing. Good. 3 ball. Domingue comes across. Cleveland, right wing. Bourgeois on a cut, gets the ball. Back out to Gant. Inside to Domingue. He's going to dribble the ball out and is knocks out of bounds. And they can say he dribbled the ball out of bounds. That's a turnover. Tarpon basketball. Kobe Cantrell crosses midcourt, gets to the Petrie at the top. Top of the key, Petrie slips, gets up. Otan has the ball. Kobe Cantrell inside of Georges. Georges finds Otan. Baseline penetration, kicks out Cantrell. Dardar penetrates, running one-hander, no good. Gets his own rebound, puts it up, no good. Georges with the rebound, it's blocked by Bourgeois. Cleveland comes up with the ball for the Trojans. Cleveland penetrates the lane, reverse layup, no good. Petrie with the rebound. Splits double team. Top of the key. Dribbles the ball back out. Approaching 4 minutes remaining. Kobe Cantrell, top of the key three. No. Rebound, Dardar. Puts up a shot up off the board and in. 65-40. Tarpons. Domingue. Penetrates. Dribbles back out. Cleveland. Gets into the paint. Crossover move. Puts up a shot. No good. He's going to be fouled. Believe they're going to get Kobe Cantrell. Nope, they're going to call it an OTAN. That's OTAN's first foul. 3:40 remaining. 65-40. Tarpons, and they're going to call a timeout. Full timeout. Let's take it with them. We're back in 1 minute right here on Tarpon Sports Radio Network. Welcome back. We are at South Lafourche High School in the tank. Big into the third quarter for the Tarpons, and they have been rolling since. They're up 25 with 3:40 remaining. Cleveland's at the line, shooting two. Reminder, tomorrow we at the Lions Den. Middle school doubleheader between the Golden Meadow Middle School Lions and the Raceland Cubs. Cleveland's first shot is up. Good, drops in. 5:30 tip-off. We're probably going to be on air around 5:15 or so to catch the game right here on KLEB and also on the Coastal Broadcasting YouTube channel. Cleveland's second shot is good. 3:40, 65-42. Dardar with the ball, gets it to Petrie. Long pass down the floor to Georges. Georges will penetrate in the paint, puts up a shot off the board, no good. Trojans come up with the rebound. That is false with the rebound. Gets it to Cleveland. Stolen away by Petrie. Puts the layup up and in. And it's 67. The crowd's going crazy with 6-7. Penetration by Cooper. Misses the layup. Georges comes up with the rebound. Petrie picks up the dribble. Gets it to Kobe Cantrell. Dardar in the corner. Petrie, long three-ball, top of the key, no good. Rebound goes to Otas, saves it. They're going to say Otas stepped out of bounds. Tarpon basketball. Our subs come in. And a whistle. We're going to have a timeout called. So the crowd can do more to 6-7, I guess. Got a timeout. Full timeout. Let's take it with him, Mr. Jason. We're back here in 1 minute on Tarpon Sports Radio Network.
just everything that we work on, harp on the little things. Just as a manager of this team, I love seeing my brothers succeed, and just this rivalry is so beautiful and things we got. I like this to be blessed.
And look, that's a good thing that you're doing, filming. That's a very important part of this process.
Of course, we love to look back and watch film. It's just one thing we do as a team to get better. Coach Keegan Polkey, that's an amazing coach we have right there.
Arujo has the ball. Tries to get on the inside. It's knocked away. He's in the corner. Otan has it. Penetrate, loses the ball. Out of bounds to the Trojans. 1:14 remaining. And you got Sean filming and he on camera here. Get the guy behind the camera doing an awesome job. Approaching 1 minute to go here. Tarpons will get their 8th win. Nieves with a 3-ball. Under heavy pressure. Billiot gets the ball. Arujo. The crowd wants Arujo to score. Billiot, long 3, right side, short, no good. Wells the rebound. Otan, 3-ball, short, no good. Arujo fighting for the rebound, gets it, loose ball. Otan gets it, penetrates, layup, up and in. 35 seconds to go. Tarpons with the big lead. Knocked out of bounds by Billiot. Inbound in the corner. Freeman gets it on the inside. Nieves bucket good. Otan crosses midcourt. Gets the ball. Georges on the outside. Gets it to Otan. Otan backs out. He's going to dribble the ball. Wells has it. He's going to hold the ball. Baseline. Clock runs out. That'll be it. Our final score. South Lafourche 71, Central Lafourche 47, and what was a very competitive, I would say, 2.5 quarters. Toward the end of the game, the Tarpons just took control of that game.
The way we came out, I just like the way we come out in the second half. We always put all our effort in every single time. Just Central came out hot. They were hitting shots. We were hitting shots. It's just a great thing that we had going on. Always right to the occasion. Just great players we have out here, man. I'm blessed that we all came out alive. I mean, uninjured.
Well, that's a good point. Uninjured, you get the home victory. Nobody gets hurt. You can come back now and get ready for the holiday tournament schedule. Then when you get back in January, it's going to be over before you know it. Mm-hmm. And what grade you're in?
I'm in 11.
11 grades. So you got one more year with the Tarpon basketball team. And I would think, you said Coach Polkey is a great coach.
Yes, amazing.
He must have had one heck of a coach when he was in high school. Yeah. Well, look, man, Jeremy, nice to meet you up here. We're going to be here all the home games, so we're going to be working together the rest of the way, buddy, and hopefully we can have more victories coming up in the near future.
Hey, I'll be back on this mic next home game.
That works, man. Listen, that'll put a pin in it. Truck, just a well-played game by both teams. I think the Trojans came in with a very good game plan. It just too much Tarpons here in that second half, where the last quarter and a half, the Tarpons on fire. Everything started clicking for them, and they took advantage of some things with Central, and they come away with a big win. So that'll do it for us tonight. Reminder, tomorrow we have play-by-play. We expect Casey to be back from noon to 2:00. Then we're going to be at the Lion Den with Golden Medal facing Raceland. 5:15 or so should be our airtime. Tip-off 5:30. The girls and the boys will follow about 10 minutes later. For Mr. Jason, back in the studio doing a great job for us. For Truck to my left, this is Coach Brian Colley. Reminding you, once again, our final score, South Lafourche 71, Central Lafourche 47. Have a good night, everyone.